Okay, welcome back, you fabulous math masters, incredible fourth grade students. We're going to get started on problem 2 of the concept development. And now we're dealing with 6-digit numbers, and someone doesn't like 6-digit numbers. That someone is the calculating cat. Cat, no, you're not going to. You did that all last year. You've taken away our papers and interrupting our learning, and I'm not going to let that happen this year. So let's go ahead and tackle this using a 6-digit number. So our number is going to be, I'll put it right up here, 749,000, and go and write down this number, 85. I didn't say and 85, it's just 749.85. And now let's make the fabulous vertical number line, the number line that's taking the nation by storm. And we're rounding to what place value? Well, it says to the nearest 100,000. The nearest 100,000. Let's review place value while we're at it. So we have our ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000. So we're going to change this number. Either it's going to change to an 8 or it will remain a 7. We'll round down to 700,000, or we'll round up to 800,000. Makes sense? I think so. So let's go ahead and make our end points. Here is 700,000. And our other end point will be 800,000. Now, what is our midpoint? We got an end point of 700,000. We got an end point of 800,000. What's in between 700 and 800? What would be the midpoint? All right, we can even say 70 and 80. What would the midpoint be between 70 and 80? 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Yes, 75. So all I'm going to make here is 750,000. We have 700,000, 750,000, 800,000. Simple as can be, right? But now we got to figure out where are we going to round that bad boy to. And let's figure this out, okay? This fellow here, this is the midpoint. The midpoint is the key to rounding. And you can quote me on that. You can go around this weekend saying, Mr. Ligon says the midpoint is the key to rounding, and I will not be offended. So we have 700,000s. Well, I hope I can fit this on there, and you can ride along with me too. So 700,000s, and then we have 4 10,000s. Oh, excuse me, 5 10,000s down here. I've got so concentrated on the midpoint, I forgot what I was doing. So the midpoint is 700,000s and 5 10,000s. 700,000s, 5 10,000s. Look, 700,000s, 5 10,000s. Plain and simple. Plain as the nose on my face. Although you can't see my face, it would be plain as the nose on my face if you could see my face. But you can't see my face, so it's not as plain as the nose on my face, and I think I've gone on too long about this. Yes, you have, Mr. Leggett. The students can see my nose and see that it's plain on my face. Oh, Mathma, thank you so much for diving in and telling us about how plain everything is. The nose can be on the nose of your face. Yes, it can. I'm a big fan of the vertical number lines as well as the place value charts. Well, I know you love place value charts, but I had no idea vertical number lines were your thing. Oh, yes, they go straight up and down. They don't go this way, straight up and down. Yes, they do, Mathma, and that's why I find them so effective and valuable as well. So we have 700,000s and 5 10,000s. Up here, what do we have? 700,000, same number, right? But how many 10,000s do we have? What is in the 10,000s place? It's a 4. So we could easily see, I would hope, that this must be less than the midpoint, right? Because we have 7.4 and this is 7.5. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to put right here 749,085. I didn't say and. So you can clearly see, even though it's not much less than 750,000, we still are going to round down to 700,000. And now we get to make my favorite part, math mutts again, is the squiggly line. So we can say 749,085, round it to the nearest 100,000 would be 700,000. And this is all because it is closer to 700,000 than it is to 800,000. It's less than the midpoint, so we go down. Alrighty, you got that? I hope so. We're going to do one more on this example. I think we have time for it. We do have time for it. And I know that we can maybe do it even a little bigger. No, we don't want to do it any bigger. This is big enough. So let's go ahead and make our number. And the number we're going to deal with now, when we're rounding to the nearest 100,000, is 908,899. And we're rounding to the nearest what? We're rounding to the nearest 100,000. I bet you can already see what this might be. Let's make our vertical number line. We need endpoints. What will our endpoints be? The endpoint, okay, the instructions are to round to the nearest 100,000, right? There's 100,000. So when we make the endpoint, we just take that number, 9, and put zeros all the way across. So 9, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 900,000. Well, what's going to be up here? What's going to be up here? Think about it. If this is 900, the next one will be, 1,000 or 1 million. And what's the midway point between, just think about it as 90 and 100, be 95, right? So we can say 950,000. Now, compare these two. Let's compare them. I bet all of us can say, you know what, Mr. Leggett? They do have the same 100 place value of 9. But let's look over at the next place value, and we have 5 10,000s. How many 10,000s are residing there? 0, not 1. So we know that 908,000 is much less than 950,000. So let's go ahead and put our 908,899 right there, and we can round it down, right? Because look how close we are. 900 to 908, that's 950. By golly, we're going to round down to 900,000. Time to make our fun little squiggly equal sign. So we have 908,899. Fun equal sign is going to be rounded down to 900,000. And there you have it. Time for a little stretch break, a little run around the house, get some water, use the restroom, tell your mom you love her, tell your dad you love him, stretch, do what you got to do. We'll see you in a little bit.